Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are literally cracking open the story of one of the most misunderstood items in the entire grocery store. It's a true unsung hero of the pantry, and, well, we're about to find out why.
So let me ask you a question. Just think about it for a second. When you're walking down the grocery aisles, what's that one food you always see, but maybe you never actually buy? The one that's kind of shrouded in mystery.
If you guessed the humble canned sardine, you've hit the nail on the head. And today, we're going to show you exactly why this little fish deserves a regular spot in your shopping cart and, on your plate.
First off, it's pretty wild to think that sardines aren't some new health fad. I mean, they were first canned way back in 1834. The whole industry just boomed from there, and they became a staple all over the world. So, with almost 200 years on the shelf, why do so many of us still walk right past them?
To really understand why sardines are so great, we have to tackle the things that make people, well, a little hesitant. Let's clear the air and figure out what's actually going on inside that little tin.
It's a totally fair question, right? Unlike a nice piece of salmon, you can't really see what you're getting until you open the can. So what are we really dealing with here?
Okay, so here's the deal. A sardine is basically a small, oily fish from the same family as herring. And the name? It actually comes from the island of Sardinia in the Mediterranean, which was a huge hotspot for sardine fishing back in the day. They're super flavorful, and you can find them all over the world.
And this right here, this clears up one of the biggest mix-ups out there. People throw sardines and anchovies in the same boat all the time, but they are completely different. Anchovies are cured in salt, which gives them that super intense, savory flavor, that umami bomb that just melts into sauces. Sardines, on the other hand, are preserved in oil. That makes them much milder, with a buttery, flaky texture. So yeah, they are absolutely not interchangeable.
All right, let's talk about the elephant in the can. This is probably the #1 reason people get a little squeamish. The whole idea of eating fish bones and skin. Yeah, that can be a major hurdle.
But here's the secret. The canning process makes those tiny bones so soft and delicate that you can eat them, no problem. Honestly, you'll barely even notice they're there. And the best part, they happen to be an incredible source of calcium. But look, if that's an absolute deal breaker for you, don't worry, most stores carry boneless and skinless versions too.
Okay, another really common question is about what you do with them. Do you need to fire up the stove? Is there some complicated cooking step before you can actually dig in?
The answer is a big, definitive yes. You can eat them straight from the can. They are 100% cooked. After they're sorted and cleaned, they're actually pre-cooked before being sealed and sterilized. That means they are totally ready to eat the moment you pop the top. Okay, so now that we've hopefully put some of those fears to rest, let's get to the part that will really make you a convert. This is where we see the sardines case as a true superfood, not just for you, but for the planet. This quote just nails it. You can forget all those expensive supplements and powers. If you're looking for the maximum nutritional bang for your buck, it's incredibly hard to beat what's packed into one of these little cans.
Let's just start with the basics. A single serving, which is about 1 can, delivers around 25 grams of high-quality protein. That is a serious protein punch to help fuel your day. But it goes way beyond just protein. They're loaded with heart-healthy omega-3s, a massive dose of vitamin B12, vitamin D for bone health, and, like we said, a huge amount of calcium thanks to those edible bones. It's like a whole multivitamin in a can.
Now this is a really important one for anybody who eats canned fish. Just look at these mercury levels. Sardines are incredibly low. Now compare that to canned light tuna, which has nearly 10 times more, or albacore tuna, which has almost 30 times the amount. Because sardines are small and low on the food chain, they are a much safer seafood choice for regular eating.
And the benefits don't even stop with your health. Sardines are one of the most sustainable seafood options you can find. They reproduce quickly, they're abundant, eating them is way less impactful than eating larger, more endangered fish. And for extra peace of mind, just look for that MSC Blue sustainability label on the can. All right, so hopefully you're convinced, why you should be eating them. So now let's get to the really fun part. How to actually choose the right can at the store and turn it into something delicious. Your first decision at the grocery store is probably going to be this: oil or water. Now, for your first time, I'd really recommend starting with the oil-packed ones. The oil helps mellow out any strong fishy flavor and gives them a richer, more buttery taste. Water-packed is great if you're watching facts, but the fish flavor will definitely be more pronounced.
You really don't need a complicated recipe to get started. Honestly, the easiest and one of the most classic ways to enjoy them is just piled on a piece of good, buttered toast. Maybe a little squeeze of lemon, a crack of black pepper, and you're done. It's simple perfection.
Ready for the next step? Just think about anywhere you might already use canned tuna. You can flake some sardines into a pasta dish with some garlic and chili, or break them up over a fresh salad for an instant boost of flavor and protein.
And once you're comfortable, you can get really creative. Their firm texture holds up beautifully in tacos. You can mash them with herbs to make an incredible dip, or you could even thread them onto skewers and grill them for this amazing smoky, charred flavor.
And that's really the magic here. From hearty stews to amazing banh mi sandwiches, this versatile little fish is so much more than just some survival food from a can. The possibilities are truly endless.
So when you think about it, their history, their incredible nutritional profile, their sustainability, and just how versatile they are, maybe the question isn't why would you eat them, but why wouldn't you? We'll leave you with that thought the next time you're walking down that canned food aisle. Thanks for watching.